We are back, week 5, suicide fantasy football here.
Suicide. That was
suicide. It's love that. That should be our background song.
Very should.
Jim hates it. All right, so let's talk a little bit about running backs, Jim. First, remember bye weeks: Dolphins, Ravens, Browns, Cowboys, Redskins, Rams.
Yes.
If you need someone to pick up because you have someone on those teams or an injury, who you looking at number one?
Number one, Thomas Jones. Probably short term, Thomas Jones without a doubt.
Short term against Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Can't knock it.
They got a poor run defense. They made the guy.
And you definitely think he's the guy over McCluster.
This week, yeah. This week without a doubt. Because he's a runner. McCluster's more like a scat back kind of, he's not a runner like Thomas Jones is. Although it pains me to say, I know you're going to take my boy next, but first of all, I'd be going with Thomas Jones.
No, I'm going to say Stephen Ridley. I like Stephen Ridley, especially in the long term. I think he's going to continue to take carries away from Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, who can't block worth a shit.
I hate when people say the law firm. I hate that. I think it's the stupidest nickname ever.
I don't think that's a stupid nickname. This guy's got 4 names. Guy's got 4 names. It sounds like a law firm, dude. And Green and Ellis could be
dumb.
It's not dumb, dude. You're stupid. Wacko.
Hey, did you see the law firm today?
Wacko for
Would you play
Flacco.
the law firm? That's not his nickname. I don't say. I say, hey, did you see Wacko for Flacco?
It's dumber than the law firm.
It's an idea.
I didn't say the law firm, by the way.
Right.
I said Ben Jarvis Green Ellis.
Right.
And Ben Jarvis Green Ellis can't block. Danny Woodhead could. That's why he was getting some action. But Danny Woodhead's dinged up, so I like Stephen Ridley, and I think he's going to continue to take away carries from the law firm. There, I said it.
Better than Stephen Ridley is Ryan Terrain. 1,000-yard rusher last week. Mike Shanahan loves the guy. Brought him from Denver. If he can stay healthy, he's going to be the number 1 running back on a team that wants to run the ball. Every Mike Shanahan team does.
But if you need someone this week, he's on a bye.
Yeah.
Long term, I do like Ryan Terrain. I hate to admit it. He's
Correct.
looking better than Hightower was. I still think we're both wrong. And at the end of the season, Roy Halou is probably going to be Shanahan's guy. But right now, it looks like Terrain is the guy.
And if Terrain had dreadlocks, he'd be your boy, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go beyond.
I'm really not a dreadlock fan. Look at this head, dude. Do I look like a dreadlock fan? All right, now another guy for the long term, Cedric Benson, although it hasn't happened yet, so it doesn't look like it's going to happen this week. He is going to be suspended. Bernard Scott will do well when he gets in there. I don't think Cedric Benson's that good. Since he does run the ball, you're going to see Bernard Scott put up better numbers than Cedric Benson does, so I like him in the long run.
And last but not least, South Jersey's own
Paulsboro
High, Isaac Redman. Going to take some of the time away from Mendenhall. Mendenhall's a little banged up, plus he ain't playing good at all.
And listen, if Mendenhall doesn't play this week, he might be the number 1 ad of all of fantasy football this week.
Sure. Could put up huge numbers.
And he's from Jersey.
Gotta love him.
All right, guys that you would sit if you have an opportunity to either pick one of these guys up or play someone else.
The law firm. I can't stand him. I'd sit him just for a stupid nickname, but I never thought he was really that good. He's had a couple decent weeks, but I wouldn't be playing Ben Jarvis Green Ellis.
On the other side of the ball, I'm sitting Sean Green. They want him to be the guy. The Jets want to run the ball, pound the ball. They can't do it. So I think they're going to go through the air against New England. That's how they're going to score their points. That's how they're going to gather their yardage. And I'm saying sit Sean Green.
From South Jersey as well. Yeah.
Where at?
Edgewood.
Really?
Whatever, Winslow High, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Sean Green's from Edgewood?
Mm-hmm. Sicklerville, New Jersey, as a matter of fact.
DeVille.
Yeah.
They do put up some good talent.
Yeah.
Now that they got that other high school, what's the other high school?
I don't know.
Because it's Winslow, Timber Creek. Timber Creek puts out some talent at the running back position.
That's right. Last guy, your boy that you said was going to suck this year, and I didn't really like anybody from the team either. LeGarrette Blount, possibly a sit this week. He's a good guy, but don't think you're going to get the same results this week as you got last week against Indianapolis because it's a totally different team.
Did our boy LaShawn McCoy go over 100 yards against the Niners last week?
No.
Because if he didn't, that would be 26 times in a row the Niners held the running back below 100 yards.
Yeah.
So it's going to happen this week.
Great front seven, great linebackers. Funny how the Eagles devalue the linebacker, and they came in and whooped on us because their linebackers are awesome. Bowman out of Penn State looking ridiculous last week for the Niners.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
All right, so that's who we're talking about at the running back position. If you need to pick someone up, think about those guys. If you're thinking about starting one of our 3 that we say to sit, think twice. Check us out. SuicideFantasyFootball.com. Sign up for our Second Chance League starting Week 7. And don't forget to listen to our Blog Talk radio shows Wednesday night, 7:30 to 8:30. When there's Eagles home games, we also broadcast live from the One Crazy Fan tailgate in the lot D6. Was an awesome time last week. Jim's vagina was sore, so he didn't make it out, but it was an awesome time.
I was whipped. My wife said, not going to happen.
Yeah, she did. I heard
Luckily, you called me and said, hey,
because I heard her. I heard her go.
Because I was like, I'm going. And you're like, hey, you don't have to. So I said, great.
It was a good time. I just pulled some random dude out of the, which I know you're, go ahead. Jokes. Right. No. I just pulled some random dude out of the crowd.
Regular Sunday event.
No, here's what I did. I walked around the lot and I saw guys that were on their cell phones, and I'm like, of course they're doing fantasy football stuff. And I said, yo, dude, you a fantasy football guy? He's like, yeah. I'm like, come hang out with me. And he followed me.
You suckered him on the radio?
Yeah. And then I'm like, put these headphones on.
Listen to what I have to say.
Yeah. Next thing you know, he was doing a radio show.
You see this thing? It's not a microphone.
And then I found out while I was doing the show with him, guy's a professional wrestler, does like some stuff over in Japan, thinks he's going to be on WWE.
Can't beat it.
Cool.
Also,
whatever your name was, good stuff. Enjoyed it.
Check us out, Facebook.com, SFF, Suicide Fantasy Football, and then Twitter, SFF.com. Follow us there. We got it all. Blog Talk, Twitter, Facebook, everything.
And we're coming back with tight ends and wide receivers, too.
Check us out.
Butts and butts.